Testing, 1, 2, 3. You can never be too careful, Jess. Now, a little bit for level, please.
Mary had a little lamb.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you very much. But remember, clarity is of the essence when recording. Yes, thank you, House. We don't need anything right now. We'll let you know when we do. Right.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Banglebede Recording Studios. Mr. B and I are going to make a tape of some of our favourite poems and songs.
What is it, Jess? Oh, there you are. You'll have to be very quiet today because we're going to begin recording. And when you're recording, Jess, what do we need?
Absolute quiet, Mr. B.
Exactly. So when the red light comes on... House, please.
I think House just wants to join in. So does Maestro.
Yeah, we're all in good time. Now, I think we're ready, Jess. What's first?
A poem, Mr. B. Billy is blowing his trumpet.
Right. Stand by.
Mr. B.
Hey? Oh, of course. So much to remember. Billy is blowing his trumpet. Maestro!
I don't think Maestro can see the red light. Well, and it wasn't much better a trumpet sound than mine.
Be that as it may, in this poem, you do the toot-toot. Right, now standing by. Everyone. What the blazes do they think they're doing?
What are they?
Aeroplanes, Jess, and rather a lot of them, flying together.
Why? They can't all be going to the same place at once, can they?
No, Jess. They're probably an aeroplane display. Come with me. Cyclops will be able to tell us where they are and what they are doing.
Mr. B. Must take an awful lot of practice to get that right.
Jess, to do anything well requires practice in order to make perfect.
Oh, well, at least they've gone now. I wonder what it must be like to live next to an airport or a train station. Aha! Story time! Mr. B, Mr. B.
Oh. What is it now, Jess?
Story time, Mr. B.
Oh.
I wonder where it is.
In the earphones? No.
Under this tin can. Huh?
Oh. Ah.
Do you think so?
Hello. I've got a story about a noisy neighbour. In fact, I've got a noisy neighbour. Can you hear what it is? That's my noisy neighbour, because I live in an old railway station next to a railway track. Let's go inside and find that story. Ah, here it is. It's called Too Much Noise. Crocodile was a musician. He played the violin, and he practiced all day, every day, until late into the night. It gave him great satisfaction. However, it was no fun for his neighbour Elephant, hearing the same tune over and over again, especially with wrong notes. It got on Elephant's nerves. One day he could bear it no longer. He went round to Crocodile's place to complain. But Crocodile said he was an artist. "I can't live without my music," he told Elephant. Elephant went home feeling very depressed. That evening, Crocodile played his violin again. As usual, he played it until late into the night. And so it went on. Crocodile played his violin out of tune, and it got on Elephant's nerves. Elephant couldn't read anymore. He couldn't sleep either. In fact, all the pleasure had gone out of Elephant's life, and he went to the doctor about his poor nerves. The doctor prescribed peace and quiet and some nasty medicine. But once Elephant was home, Crocodile's wrong notes got on his nerves worse than ever. How nice to be an artist like Crocodile, he thought. And then Elephant thought all of a sudden, well, why not? Who knows? Maybe I'm an artist too. He went to town, all excited, and bought himself a beautiful shiny brass trumpet. He'd wanted a trumpet like that ever since he was little. That evening, he began to practice. Oh, what fun it was. Elephant was quite surprised by his own musical gifts. He played and played until late into the night. Crocodile, who'd just been learning a violin sonata by Mozart, was very surprised when he suddenly heard a terrible noise next door. "What's going on?" he shouted angrily. Elephant must be off his head, he thought. He went straight round to Elephant's place. "Stop that noise at once," said Crocodile furiously. "You're ruining my music." But Elephant didn't turn a hair. "My dear Crocodile," he said, "I'm sorry, but you see, I'm an artist too. I can't live without my trumpet." Poor Crocodile. He couldn't play music anymore. Elephant's trumpet was too loud. Crocodile could hardly hear his own violin. Elephant, on the other hand, was fine. Discovering his musical talent had changed him completely. He'd let his hair grow. Look. And he wore the sort of clothes that everybody noticed. He was as happy as the days long. And he had more fun than ever blowing his shiny brass trumpet. Crocodile did his best to drown out Elephant's noise with saucepan lids. Look there. Which meant that Elephant had to blow louder than ever. And so the two neighbours went on annoying each other. In desperation, Crocodile started using his pneumatic drill. The noise was too much for Elephant. He collapsed on the floor in a fright. This time, Crocodile had gone too far. Elephant took his sledgehammer and hit the wall as hard as he could, again and again. The wall couldn't stand up to that. It fell down with a loud crash. There stood the two artists face to face, looking very surprised. I didn't mean that to happen," stammered Elephant. Can I offer you a cup of tea?" So the neighbours had tea and discussed their love of music. "I know," said Elephant. "Why don't we play together?" "What a good idea," said Crocodile. He went straight off to fetch his violin, which was underneath a pile of rubble. Then the two of them played music together in perfect time, and it sounded something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. They played for hours. They played for weeks. They got better and better. It was lovely. They became famous for their duets all over the world, and they lived happily together ever after. You know, they never rebuilt that wall. They didn't need it now. I'm glad they ended up the best of friends. I hope you enjoyed the story. Oh, and what was that tune we played? Do you know it?
I do. It's Bar Bar Black Sheep. This is one of my favourite songs. Oh, come on, Maestro, you know this one too.
Very well. In that case, yes, we may as well record it. Right, ready, Jess?
Standing by, Mr. B.
Music, Maestro, please.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool?
Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master,
1 for the Dane,
and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you, said the master,
Thank you, said the Dane.
and thank you, said the little boy who lives down the lane.
Wonderful. Now, perhaps we can finish my poem.
Yes.
Right.
Ready when you are, Mr. B.
Stand by. Billy is blowing his trumpet. Bertie is banging his tin. Betty is crying for Mummy.
Mummy?
And Bob has pricked Ben with a pin.
Ouch!
Baby is crying out loudly. Yes, baby.
No, I'm trying.
What's the matter?
I don't know, it should work.
Oh, it was going so well.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It should make the sound of a baby crying, but it doesn't.
Oh, well, never mind. It's probably an old one. A house may well have a newer model.
I'll ask him. House? Have you got a round, tinish like, it's a bit like a drum as well, actually, yeah, thing? Oh, no, House, I don't mean a drum you can hit.
Clarity, Jess, clarity is of the essence.
House? Have you got, well, it's really similar to the thing that you just sent down, which is great. And it's round, yeah, but it makes a sound, you see, and... Oh, help, Mr. B!
Ask House for a tin bellows.
House, have you got a tin bellows that makes the sound of a baby crying, please? Thanks, House. Oh, here we are, Mr. B. It's just what we need.
Excellent. Now perhaps we can finish the poem without interruptions.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Baby is crying out loudly. He's out on the lawn in his pram. I am the only one silent, and I've eaten all of the jam. Damn it, Jess, success! You could record your favourite poems or sounds, couldn't you? Now, go on, off you go. Right, what's next, Jess?
Well, I would like to try this one.
Oh, bunnies.
Yeah.
Don't know that.
Well, it's one I liked.